All right, guys, cool. Welcome to our first live stream here in the Coldlytics community group. We are going to build a list of landscape companies today. So let's jump over to my screen share and we'll get started on that right away. All right, so you can see I'm now inside my Coldlytics account here. We're going to go ahead and click on the new task button for this, and we're looking at small businesses in this case. So let's go ahead and type in United States. We'll do the whole country. You could be more specific if you want. We'll just take the whole country in this case, and then we'll click next. Then under the search term, we're going to go ahead and enter landscape, and we should see some preview of landscape companies pop up. Perfect. So let's add that in here. We'll click the next button. Seniority level, we want the owners and founders, and if we can't find one, director or executive will do, and we'll click the next button. So at this point, we have two choices. We can either deliver this out, just pick our data points and have this list delivered, or we can filter the list further from here. So let's go ahead and add a filter. For this one, let's do a website keyword. Let's make sure that they offer snow removal. Let's enter snow removal, select an option, appears, or lawn mowing, or we'll do one variant on that. We'll do lawn care as well. And so as long as they offer one of these services, then they're a lead for you. Perfect. If there's something that you wanted to exclude, so let's say anybody that's into property maintenance or property management, let's say we wanted to exclude property management companies. Let's go property management, and we'll put does not appear. So now we're going to check the website of each landscape company that we find in the United States to make sure that they offer snow removal, lawn mowing, or lawn care, and that they're not a property management company. So if this looks good, we'll go ahead and click that next button here, and we'll add one more filter. We're going to go for headcount this time to make sure that we get a sizable company. Let's make sure they have a minimum of 10 employees and probably no more than 200 is going to be the upper limit for a company like this that's still a smaller scale company that we might want to look for with this example. So we'll click that blue next button, and then we're going to come down here and give this a quick name. So we'll call this US Landscaping, and we'll enter the contacts required. So how many leads do we want for this list? Let's say we're looking for 500. One lead per company is fine. If you wanted like an executive or a founder as well as a director, try and get a couple entry points into that opportunity, you could change that number to 2 or 3 or whatever's appropriate for your use case. In this case, we'll leave it here. So we're requesting 500 leads. We're going to click on the deliver step now, and by default, we've got the first and last name selected, the company name, the job title of the person, the email address of the person, a link to the company website, and a full address for the business as well. And if we come in here, there's some other interesting data points that we can get, such as the Google review count and Google review score. We can also use these as filters. If we were to go back and add a filter step, we could filter and say, find me landscape companies that have ratings of 3 stars or higher or 3 stars or lower, for example, or how many reviews they have. We could filter it based on that as well. We'll come through, take a quick look, see if we want any other data points. We mentioned headcount, so let's find out how many employees they do have. And I think this looks pretty good. Let's click on that blue next button here. And then you could put just in plain English what you're looking for to reiterate it. In this case, it's very straightforward, so I'm not going to write anything in here. We'll click finish, and then we'll click on this blue launch button. And here you go. You can see that this list is now being allocated to our research team. And if you hover over this, it gives you a little preview of what that means. And really all that that's saying is that we've researched lists probably similar to this before. And so we're going to assign this to the best researcher who's most likely to produce the best results for this particular list at this time. So we're putting kind of that human intelligence behind how this list research is being done. It's not just an automated system that scrapes a bunch of leads, right? So we'll go out, we'll conduct the scraping of the companies that match the criteria. We check the websites, we make sure they meet all the criteria we laid out. Then we pass that over to our team of human researchers from there, and they're paid to exclusively find the right job titles, the right person, the right contact information for those leads. So you're able to find fresher leads than you've been able to get anywhere else in the past. So I hope this is useful to you guys. If you want to see more of these videos, just let me know in the comments or shoot me a direct message for another example you'd like to see. I'd be happy to do that for you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.